Hey guys, Schwasti here. So I've been playing Battlebit Remastered probably once a week for the past few months, and it's rapidly becoming my favorite game in the genre. Kind of filling that gap where Battlefield 2042 should be in terms of, the amount of weapons that I can use and unlock and stuff like that. And pretty much my go-to weapon the entire time is the M4A1. I find this a very versatile weapon overall. I'm able to get good kills close up, I'm able to get kills at range. And so I just thought I'd make a video about it. So let's jump into the firing range and I'll give you a bit more information about this build. Okay, so I have the weapon set up here in the loadout screen, so you guys can copy this if you want. Basically you want to end up with these stats here, and I'll show you how you can get this. I don't use a canted sight on the gun at all, there's no need because I'm only using a short range red dot sight. My preference for a red dot sight is the Reflex Sight, but you can use pretty much any of these that you're comfortable with. You're not going to notice a huge difference. The important ones you're going to notice is in the barrel. I don't use a side rail either. In the barrel, I use the tactical barrel or compensator. I find that this, compared to the default one, gives a good kind of vertical recoil reduction. You can see it there. And then I use the underbarrel rail, this one, the Hera CQR front. Again, I notice it's pretty good for the vertical recoil and a little bit of the horizontal recoil. Magazine, I just use default, but you can use a quick A, it doesn't really make a huge difference, and then nothing else is really relevant. Okay, so I've got the M4 here in the firing range. I'm going to show you the recoil pattern of this gun. I'm not going to control this in any way, I'm just going to let it fire. So as you can see, it's pretty much just vertical recoil the entire way up. There's like very little horizontal recoil, so you don't really have to worry about that. To control the gun, all you pretty much got to do is pull straight down. Some of you guys are probably going to be better at this than me, but generally I find that's pretty good for enemies up to about 100-200 meters away. You can generally get a tight burst on them. If not, fire in groups of 5 or 6, let it reset and fire again. But yeah, that's this gun in the firing range. So let's have a look at some of the gameplay. So I got to play a bit of Battlebit on Saturday night. They've been doing the playtest a lot more, usually once every week or two at this stage, which is pretty nice to see. For me, it's about 9:30 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm usually pretty tired at that stage, so I generally don't get more than 2 hours or so before my aim just goes crazy from fatigue. So I guess that's the part of getting old. But yeah, I really like what I see. If this was the type of game that I could play during normal hours, casually when I come home from work or on a Saturday or Sunday, I'm definitely looking forward to this game when it releases. I'm more than comfortable giving the developers the time they need and that they want to really, make this game their vision. They haven't really asked for much from people so far, so, I think it will definitely be worth it when it comes out. I have very high hopes for this game. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a bit of Battlefield 2042 again since the Season 3.2 update, but that's its own can of worms to go into. I got to play with the helicopters last night on this game. I thought they were really fun. The cannons on the side of them aren't fantastic, but I suppose it's more of a transport vehicle than anything. When you actually get a competent pilot who will let you rappel over the objective, it's pretty crazy. At one stage we started rappelling, got hit by an RPG, Black Hawk down. The helicopter does this really cool animation where it will just like swirl out of control as it comes down and just crashes somewhere random on the map. We're all dead. No medic in sight. It's those kind of moments that I really look for. I found myself using the M4A1 primarily as a medic in the beginning. If you're one of those people that really focuses on a high score game and ranking up as quick as possible, I'd recommend going medic, because there's always going to be a teammate or a squad mate that spawn on you. They're going to need heals, they're going to need revives. You've still got a very good AR, so you can fight when you're not doing those things. I found myself on some of the larger maps going engineer with the anti-tank RPG. Pretty good. I mean, you're not supposed to be one-shotting tanks, but in this early stage of the build, some of the tank drivers don't really know how to control the vehicle, so I did find myself getting a few opportunities where I was, you know, hitting a tank 3 or 4 times and getting the kill. Happened a couple of times in a row as well. So yeah, I mean, I imagine when the game comes out and you kind of get that that crowd that are going to be playing the game regularly, that kind of stuff will stop happening and it'll be a little less overpowered. But yeah, look, let me know what you guys think of this M4A1 build. Are you going to try it next Saturday for yourself? Perhaps you have a build that you find a lot better. Leave it down in the comments below. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all from me, just a short one to start things off. If you liked the video, if you could leave a like, that'd be fantastic. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know how I can change things up in the future. And yeah, I'll see you again. Take care.